Hello, hello, my lovies. ¿Qué pasa, mami? ¿Qué pasa, papi? Welcome into the Hourglass. It's so cool to have each and every one of you hanging out with me today. If you're new to tarot, welcome, welcome, welcome to the world of symbolism and number synchronicities or number languages, numerology here on Tarotland, all right? Happy birthday to the Aquariuses in the house. We do have a full moon in Leo coming through. So, you know, Leo and Aquarius is opposite signs, but they kind of mesh pretty well, or so they feel in the beginning. But there are some perks in opposite attracts, you know, it's doing different things or really kind of seeing your individuality when you're dealing with somebody that's opposite of you, all right? They teach you about your strengths, about your weaknesses. At times, it could feel like it's no emotional depth, but they do these types of relations or bonds do teach you a lot about your limits, your boundaries. I feel like opposite signs, they teach you about your boundaries. They teach you about your weaknesses. All right, so let's jump into it. If Valentine's is coming up, if you do celebrate that, happy Valentine's to you if I don't hear or see from you guys on that day. I am a licensed cosmetologist, so I do have a lot of work this weekend. So let's jump into it. My candle is like going bananas. Maybe you guys are eating bananas or creating some sort of delicious dish with bananas or shake. I'm hearing like a banana shake. We have luminosity. I hope I pronounced that right. Look at that beautiful aura coming from this feminine energy. We have the lotus flower or the forgiveness flower in her heart, in her palms, right? So some of you may have something in your palm. Maybe it's a scab, a scar, or there's beautiful lines. Maybe you're somebody that reads palms, or you had your palm read. Very exciting news with a hummingbird or grasshoppers, or what is that? I'm hearing dandelions and what is that? I can't remember the name of that thing. Grasshoppers, hummingbirds. Ooh, it slipped my mind. All right, well, maybe we'll come back to that. Let me reshuffle. Butterflies. Dragonfly. A dragonfly may come to you today. So pay attention. I know a lot of people are like, oh, there's millions of dragonflies and millions of butterflies. But if it comes really close to you, that is very, very valid confirmation that your aura is pretty bright. And this is why you're attracting these flying things or bugs or insects or whatever you call them. They're very attracted to your aura. Bees could be landing on you. It's coming to the springtime. They're looking for beautiful flowers or bright energy or bright light, and they are coming to you. Wow, beautiful. Some people go through life and never have that experience. So very beautiful energy. Gaia could be speaking out to a lot of you as well. So what's going on this weekend? Connection and commitment. So some of you are going to get into some sort of connection. You could be connected to this person through music, lyrics. This could be a poet, author type of vibe. But there is some love notes coming in from the ethers. And again, that could be through music for a lot of you, or there's like poems coming to you. And you have like this certain person in mind. You guys are really, really connected. You could be some sort of life partner or counterparts here. I feel like this person often thinks about you when they travel. They may be even fantasizing when they're out and they see like lovely couples. They may even kind of fantasize you guys doing that. So it may have some separation. I feel like love is in the air, looking at connections and commitments. You may be someone that's very, very inspiring to this person. And we have yin and yang. Goodness gracious. So you guys are like peas in a pod or something, right? It's like you can't have one without the other is what I'm hearing. What is going on this weekend? I'm hearing Proverbs 18:21. I just saw Proverbs 18:21. I don't know. I have no idea what that said. I have my book of Psalms here, but I'm not going to read it due to the time. So big up on yourself. If you want to comment that stuff to the bottom in the comment section, you are so welcome to do so. Maybe someone else, maybe your comment would help someone else as well. Yeah, so harmony, 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 harmony. We have a masculine and feminine energy, whether it's same-sex relation, energy is king. So one of you're in your feminine energy and one of you're in your masculine, and that's the balance here. That is how we're going to flow in this connection, in this commitment. Uh, if you have the tendency to be a little bit passive, that's a little bit too much of the yin. And if your partner is too aggressive, that may be too much of the yang. So it's time to kind of like, it's like you have to pick up on cues. Hey, you have to be smart. So if your partner is being too passive, then you have to kind of go over a little bit more to balance it, and vice versa, if you know what I'm saying. So look at the patterns, look at this person's behavior, because you're helping the connection to become stronger when you do that, when you balance it. It's not about being submissive and like bending. No, you're actually looking at where you could improve or adjust the connection to make it stronger. All right, it's almost like that those memes that you see about when your part is not always 50-50. When your partner needs help, you may have to do the 80 and they may be doing the 20, and vice versa. So there's a lot of balance that's needed, or if it's imbalance, it needs to be addressed. If you want this connection to become stronger, it needs that balance and it needs harmony. If you're not sure what the fuck those mean, do your own soul homework and research. How do I obtain harmony in important connections? How do I obtain balance in my most important connections or commitments? All right, so I'm also feeling like somebody's really comfortable around you. This may be something very different excuse me, for a masculine spirit or masculine energy here. I also feel like this is all about, again, adjustments where it's necessary. Somebody's changing their behavior, or they need to go in a different environment to have a different side of them open up here. So this person is your yin or your yang, and vice versa. Tell me about it. We have numbers 36 or age number 36 going on here as well. Doesn't have to mean anything. It's just 36 is what's coming through. I also want to talk about, what do you want from this connection? I'm also getting like this person may be sad about not being with you, possibly on the Valentine's weekend, or not the weekend, but the Valentine's, or maybe the weekend. They're kind of like sad they're not with you. Some of you may be manifesting a new relationship that could buzz into a very promising connection that brings balance, that harmony, that could lead to a very strong commitment. I feel like it's very important to speak about yourself, your life, your beliefs, your dreams. Like, get really in depth. Maybe this is who you are as an individual, and this is why this person feels very strongly about you. But I feel for some of you, you're manifesting a new relationship and spending time communicating with this person, asking questions about themselves as well. It's needed. All right, there's a deep sense of connectedness. I also feel like you may be a very non-judgmental person, or this person is, when it comes to you. You could do no wrong. I'm hearing you could do no wrong. They want to reveal something that they want to honor here. With the commitments card, we have number 6. You know, they talk about 6 being the number of love. But for me, that's all about self-love. It's all about what love means to you. How do you want to be loved and appreciated? That's what number 6 means for me. It's about moving past your anxieties and your fears, or your self-criticism, to kind of bring recognition or be generous to yourself. So it's overcoming your fears about your insecurities, so you could actually have this harmonious love within, so you could give. All right, and also recognizing it in those that you would like to be loved by. So under the circumstances, I'm hearing sadly under the circumstances. So somebody may be stressed out, or there's stressors that's preventing someone from committing to you or recommitting. But with the lotus flower, you have like a lot of forgiveness, or you seem to be okay with the circumstances. Maybe you have learned to just accept the flow instead of trying to fight things you can't change. So I feel like that stress habit has kind of like disappeared. So maybe you understand that whatever circumstances may be preventing the commitment, you're not like pushing against it or crying over something you can't change. That is very big of you, person, whoever understands that. So if you're manifesting a new relationship, I feel like this weekend you're gonna understand, and you could be learning from other people, looking on from other people's relationship, what a true commitment is, what is a genuine connection. So this weekend you guys may be learning that as well, so you could recognize it in your new manifestation, in your new love manifestation. All right, there is a love match here. Whoever understands this, this is your love match. This is your yin and your yang. This is your equal. They would match a commitment. Somebody wants to match your commitment. Some of you may be talking to someone that's already involved. I feel like they're getting ready to close up some sort of draining situation because it's creating this sad circumstance. I just get that. I have 4 and 6, 64, 46, 46, 36. What's that about? So there's an unshakable bond or unbreakable bond here, and this person may be wanting a commitment, or it could be mutual, but the circumstances is creating a stress. So maybe this person is not able to give you their attention, or they're not able to nurture this connection. Oh, so, some of you may be dealing with someone that's starting to understand that the connection is another entity. So it's you, this person, and the connection. Somebody's starting to understand that they have to nurture the connection if they want this very harmonious, strong commitment or bond or connection with you. I'm getting that song by Anthony B. If you're a reggae lover, reggae has the lover's frequency. So if you're into reggae, I'm getting this song by Anthony B. You're my oxygen, or oxygen. So I think it's the second verse that kind of resonates with the connection and commitment. And, on the full moon of Leo, because we have the full moon here, this person may be starting to stargaze, or they look up to the moon and they reminisce on this connection. Maybe the full moon has a lot of influence on how this person connects with you. All right. It's something about the full moon that rides this person's romantic energy or loving energy very, very high. You could be a water sign or a fire sign, or vice versa. Or this is a fire sign with heavy water placement, and the full moon affects them. So let's get another deck. I want to get a chakra deck to see what is the connecting card here. Your aura is very beautiful to this person. You may be very beautiful in and out. And the songs, it's something about the lyrics. You see the lyric ribbon here going on. They're sending you spiritual messages, or they're sending you a lot of love through music. Maybe they know you love to listen to music, and at times you probably like plug in and zone out. You zone the world out through music, and they having trouble kind of connecting with you, and they think to themselves, hey, my person really, really loves music. They're always plugged in with the earphones or the earbuds. Let me try to, people are very strong that way, and it's to see the black and white feathers may be very important. White feathers. Some of you may be seeing white feathers. That's your ancestors or your guides kind of like looking out for you, trying to show you, hey, we're here. We love you. This person is calling out to you through plants, flowers, and birds. Throat chakra. Yeah, this person may not be able to talk to you. Their throat chakra may be all blocked up, or, singing may help, or reading out loud may help if your throat chakra is blocked. Practice reading out loud. If you don't like talking to yourself out loud, read out loud. Read your favorite book, read a favorite poem, read your favorite passage in whatever, read it out loud. So the throat chakra may have some blockages here, or it's closed, or they may not be able to talk to you because the pressure of commitment or the sad circumstances is stressing this person out. So they want to talk to you. Sunset and the night is very important. So I don't know if this person thinks about sunsets, or sunsets is your favorite time of the day. I love sunsets as well, because the whole town, my community, my neighborhood, it feels so different with those colors painting my environment. You ever check it out? The sunsets and everything is like red, orange. It's beautiful, and it's like has like this stillness. I don't know. It's like a different tune around the sunset. But anyway, their throat chakra may be closed up, or again, pressures or circumstances cannot allow or permit some sort of commitment. And they're speaking to you another way. They're trying to communicate to you another way. Numbers, music, your heart. Listen to what your heart may be saying is what they say. We have the sacral chakra, so there could be a lot of pleasure craving. Sex could be very high. The sex drive could be high right now, or this is a person that knows how to control their sexual urges, or they try to when they're in your company. We have the number 8 going on. They may have a very strong personality, or you do, but someone is trying to look for new ideas. This person may like authority or like to be in control, or they want to control moving forward how they get to this commitment, or they want a structured way in this commitment with the number 8. I want to see what's the connecting card. So we have the sacral and the throat chakra may need to be worked on. So they're feeling the need to speak, because the throat chakra, no, let's start from the sacral, bottom come up, right? So the sacral chakra is I feel, and the throat chakra is I speak. So it's like I feel to speak, right? Or I feel I speak. So they may want to communicate how they're feeling right now. Yeah, creativity, vitality, orange, reds may be very important. What's the connecting card between connection and commitment? The base chakra. So this is a lot of chakras that needs to be worked on or could have blockages. This person may be well aware that they need to work on these chakras, or you are doing this. You could be burning candles, chakra candles, or incense, or working with the stones. You could also try eating vegetables or fruits in those colors as well. And we have inner child. So their inner light wants to come out and play. I feel like with the luminosity, you may have like this very nurturing mother effect on their inner child. And that gives them the freedom to kind of like want to be curious and wonder about this connection. You make them jump for joy, whether you know that or not. You glow from within, and it hypnotizes this person. I feel like your glow is very feminine, especially with the luminosity card, a luminous woman. So you urge this person to move in grace. You're very, very profound. If you're a guy and the luminosity card resonate with you, I feel like you may have been working with your feminine energy within, and that has brought some positivity in your life, or even harmony. So if you're working on your feminine energy with the luminosity, the moon, and a lot of this water energy, it's bringing a certain balance and harmony to your yin and yang, and that's helping you to recognize very healthy and positive connections and what you want to commit to. So these chakras that has been shown to you, that may be something that you need to look into to help you open or connect more with your heart space, or even to communicate, express your feelings even clearer. So that's what I was getting there. I wanted to leave that for when these cards come out. We have Angel Confirmation 118. So the base chakra is all about what was taught to you, traditions, cultural wise. It's kind of the most difficult chakra to clear, because you start at the base, right? So it's a lot of clearing out things that were taught to you, or protective mechanisms that you need to be aware of that's blocking the heart space. So there's going to be insights and groundedness coming through in this connection or commitment this weekend. Some of you, this person is starting to understand that they need to be more grounded and aware to kind of connect with you, or reconnect or recommit with you. So go out and play, my loves. If you have been very serious or feeling trapped or just feeling boggled down, some of you could be even crying a lot more in your feminine energy, and that could be just purging your feminine energy so you could connect more with your emotions and your heart. It's time for you to go out and play. It's time for you to get involved in more lighthearted activities or even connections. So if things are pretty heavy at home, at your home base, or in your family, or there's some things that has been bringing a lot of awareness of who you are and it was pretty heavy, this card overall energy is asking you to go out and play and have a good time. This is going to help you bring balance and a space of creativity, creative spark as well. All right, so yeah, feelings of hope coming from this card as well. Yeah, it's time to take a leap of faith and get back to things that bring you a lot of happiness. This could be painting. This could be running in a meadow, flying kites, laying in a meadow, right? Laying by a lake, you know, or just playing childish games that brought a lot of excitement and imagination to your life could be very beneficial at this time. How is this person, if this resonates, if you understand, how is this person viewing the connection? How is this person viewing this connection? This connection has brought a lot of awareness to this person. They want to flirt. Yeah, they want more lightheartedness between the both of you. They wish you could interact with them like how you guys used to play. I want to play with you. Yeah. I want to flirt. I want to get all wild and crazy. And oh my God, you know, some of you, this love makes you guys feel like teenagers. Beautiful. How is this person? So they want to flirt. They want to bring that lightheartedness back to the connection. They want to share songs with you, or they miss when you were sharing songs with them of how you feel. Let's see how they're feeling about the commitment. They think it's true love, baby. And we have those swans, not to mention that. And you know what they say about swans? They mate for life. So this is a life partner for some of you that resonates, that understands that. This person feels like you're a true freaking love. Retreat. Yeah, so you know what? This person may know that they need to kind of come into balance. They are very aware of this imbalance with the base chakra, talking about awareness, and they know that they need to ground their own energies. Hey, you get what I'm saying? For this balance, for this harmony to come in, because they could feel like because of this imbalance, they have created some sort of sad circumstance. So we have retreat. So this person may kind of like withdraw or become quiet, or this is you kind of not rejecting this person. I was going to say you may have rejected this person in some way. And they may know that you may have rejected them, and that could be simply telling them no, or you're just not communicative or expressive as you once was. Maybe you took your light away, your glow. You know, you're no longer shining on them anymore. And all they have is the moon to represent you or to remind them of you. You could be ultra feminine, and the moon stirs up these energy, this feeling that they have for you. We do have the black and white energy going on. Maybe you like to dress in a lot of black and white. Maybe you have yin and yang nails on. I don't know. Or you have a tattoo, or you have like a feather earring, or there's dream catchers or feathers that you collect. But I feel like this person knows that they need to kind of withdraw to recharge. They may also want to travel with you. They may want to go in an environment where they could be themselves. Maybe the environment or your environment would not allow them to be their true selves. I don't know. But this person feels like this is true love for them. And their sex drive may be very high and spicy. Every song reminds them of you. Every song they hear reminds them of you. We have the Knight of Wands. This could be a go-getter, you know, or, you know, you may be the go-getter in this party thing going on. And we have the Page of Pentacles. This could feel like very energetic, young energy as well. Or there's young children, a young teenager boy. We have the King of Wands. Okay, so the King of Wands may look like this teenage boy, or they have a lot of energy of a teenage boy, very, very soft skin hair as well, or they shave a lot. And if this is a female, she could be very masculine, too aggressive hair, like a go-getter's energy, very fiery and spicy, and that needs to be balanced out. We have the Death card, so something needs to be adjusted or shifted here. Some of you, this person may be closing or ending this in and out energy or this hot and cold that they always do. They realize that this is not grounded. They could be using this as a protection mechanism that created imbalance and ungroundedness in who they are or this connection. They're starting to see that that needs to be shifted. They're done. I'm hearing they're ending or killing off that part of themselves. They could be getting very mature here. Maybe they kind of breadcrumb you because of this imbalance. I don't know. With the Page of Pentacles, this person could have lacked commitment because of something here with their chakras, their throat, their sacral, and their base. So this could be someone that wanted control or wanted to be the authoritative individual or energy here. We see that with the King of Wands. Kings are very authoritative and knowledgeable. So this person may be becoming knowledgeable through this connection. They're starting to understand some ways or not. They can't go. There's no place for these types of hot and cold, in and out vibes. I heard that you kind of bruised their ego and they had like an ego death. I don't know. This person travels, and when they travel, they wish you could be there or meet you there, or they want to just bump into you. Nine of Swords. They could be hella stressed out by whatever circumstances that is. Maybe they're financially insecure here, or they have some sort of big dream that could be creating financial insecurity, and they're stressed out about that. They could be having mental breakdowns here or mental overloads. Maybe they find it hard to rest at night. Their mind keeps going. They could be a very casual dresser as well. They don't dress up. Could be very like island or vacation type clothes. They wear a lot. And we have the Temperance, and we have the Fool. So they want to be more spontaneous with the Fool energy. So this weekend, your person may do something very spontaneous, or they may have some sort of liberation happen here. I feel like they were very naive to this connection. You know, with the King of Wands, I feel like your person was just like, go, 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 go. They could be someone that likes to listen to their friends. With the Knight of Wands, they love to take action, but it's like, it's like they take action, but then they pull back type of vibe. Or when they take action, they give a little. They give like a breadcrumb here. Maybe this is something that they learn to keep people interested in them by coming in pretty aggressive, but only giving a little bit in the physical. Or, you know, this could be all sexual energy where they do have sex, but they do it in a way where the person could want more. This could have been something that was taught to them cultural. Some role models, masculine role models could have taught them, you know, how to keep women engaged or keep the opposite sex engaged, or their interest is how to keep their interests engaged, but it create a lot of imbalance, you know, not talking, disappearing, or disconnecting suddenly. Those were all tactics to keep you engaged, but they're starting to see that that needs to stop here. They could be surrendering after a long time of resisting, of moving back and forth. This is someone that likes to move fast. This could be a very strong fire sign. They love to move very fast, but we have had divine timing or patience with the Temperance. This connection is going to teach them that true love takes patience. It takes time. Slow is better to go, or to slow down. They're starting to understand that you cannot act reckless. The Knight of Wands with the Fool and the child jumping over here. So it's like, you can't act reckless. You can't act reckless with true love. This is someone that's very territorial, very lusty towards you. It's something about lust. Maybe they were confused about lust and true love. They're having a transformation, and it could feel very like stressful here. I also feel like if they lost you or they feel like this disconnect with you, this is like just kill me now type of vibe. It hurt their ego. It really did hurt their ego. And I feel like their life is very up and down. This is something that needs to be looked at in these chakras, the throat, the sacral, and the base. It's like money or having some sort of success, wealth, or even their pleasures has their life kind of chaotic and up and down. But with this full moon in Leo, I feel like this is a new transformation or a new project that's going to help both of you feel very confident and hopeful. They may have like this force that they have. They may even like a lot of power coming from that death card. I'm going to look at my notes because I'm seeing a combination that I needed to speak on. So hold on. I'm a scribe. I scribe notes when it comes to me, and I pair it with combination. So remember I talked about balance. Here is a temperance demonstrating the balance here. So there are angels or guardian orishas that are here to kind of help this person through those chakras that we saw, how to balance and add moderation. You know, if this person is very sexual, I feel like at a time they were practicing abstinence or they're thinking about abstinence here to renew their energy. This could be someone that's very knowledgeable, or they're getting a lot of information about their chi, because for some reason I'm picking up a lot of sexual intensity from the sacral chakra, commitment and connection. So there could be a cutting away or a sudden stopping of things, like swiftly ending things. So this could be a person that, you know, sometimes people have to work towards like really killing off a lot of bad habits. This may be a person that does it one time, boom, you know, and they could probably handle it. But people that may have been involved in the situation or people around this person may not quite understand. And I feel like that person kind of gets a little laugh from that. You know, like, oh, you thought you had me. You thought you could, you know, predict what I'm going to do. So this person may be very unpredictable when it comes to shifting here. I feel like this person, they take risk, but it's like predictable risks or risk that's not extreme, even though they like to think it's extreme, but it's really not. It's just risk that they could take. It's like, I don't know the word for that type of risk. It's like a risk I know I could handle. So, you know, being with you may have felt very risky because it kind of calls or warrants for this person to change. And they may have been resisting that by trying to move a little bit too fast. But I do feel like this person looks at this relationship or connection as very peaceful and beneficial. It could also mean with the death card transformation, it could also feel like this relationship is taking a turn here for the better. It's almost like it's hitting a new wavelength of stability and flow, balance. So with the temperance here and the king of wands, it's almost like he's really admitting to himself or herself that this commitment, this connection is going to take special care of patience, persistence, and clear visions. You know, it's time to start. I'm getting that they want to react immediately with the nine of wands and the king of wands, if that makes sense to you, if you understand that. This person wants to move fast, but with the nine of swords, they may have made some mistakes and that still haunts them about that. Maybe the way how they treated you, it haunts them. It's like, why would I treat my true love like that, like anybody else? So it's like they're sitting there and with the help of their orishas, or, you know, they could have communion with their guides, communicating with them silently or internally. They're understanding the investments that they need to make. I also feel like they want to take you to a very lavish vacation, or they want to have like this festive trip with you, possibly around the holidays. They want to take a holiday trip with you. This true love, I must add, it has bring some sort of deep soul healing within this person. And I feel like They're patiently listening and following, because the King of Wands could be very intuitive as well. Not psychic, but very intuitive, paying attention to what their inner selves is telling. So maybe this person is connecting to their soul's language. They're really listening to their soul, hey. I also feel like this sad circumstance that this person may be going through that's stressing them out, they know something is weird about that situation. They know it's weird, but they have to disconnect from the world. They have to disconnect from this fast pace to kind of like listen to this inner voice that's gently guiding them to the right outcome. The triangle. Okay, so with the triangle, what I'm getting is this person wants to meet you somewhere, or they want you to meet them in the middle. They want you to meet them somewhere. So if you're a long distance and this person doesn't come to you for whatever reason, they want you to meet them in the middle, like have a location where they could fly to or train to, and you too. They're ready for something more, but they're stressed out with how to approach that, with how to even plan it. Yeah. Okay, so they may want to talk to you about a trip or getting together, but they're stressed out about how to say it. They may talk really fast, or the anxiety of talking to you with the throat chakra brings intense anxiety. Maybe they're afraid that it's not going to happen, so they get like this anxiety before they even communicate. And that could be holding them back. They may also feel at times like it's hopeless. They may have like something small to give you, but they feel like it's hopeless that they wouldn't get it to you. I don't know if this person has nightmares, or you have nightmares or night tremors where somebody gets up screaming. They have dreams about death, or when they dream about people that have died. And this hurts them. It makes them sad. They wake up crying that they see people that have passed, maybe a best friend or friends, you know. Your person may have major anxieties. Major freaking anxieties. But they like to play. They like to have fun. They like to joke around. So too much humor may be an indicator that this person is trying to hide something that they're afraid of, or hurt feelings. So if you notice, like every time you talk to this person and it's always jokes, it's always this humor, maybe it's time to like really ask them, hey, are you okay? You know, do you want to talk about something? How are you sleeping? For some of you, this person may want to open up and tell you that they're not coping well with a transition or a transformation. You know, if they're a very fast paced or very fast person, very lusty, I must add. If they're very fast paced, having to stop that is very difficult, because some sort of income or life is built around this moving around pretty fast head as well. So it's like, how do I fit you in, or how do I make space for my true love? I've been living this fast-paced life for so long. This person really values their freedom, you know, with the Fool. But they also feel very liberated being with you, knowing this true love is real. Oh, you know what I just got? They may have made a mistake that they can't take back, but I'm seeing different ways to work around that. Hey, they may have done something that they feel like they can't take back, and this is why they're so fucking stressed out and bent. Hey, they're trying to remain calm. So I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you guys did find some sort of information or help here in this reading. And if you did, big up on yourself, like, subscribe, share. This person is like really stressed out about committing to you, however that means. I feel like something is very valuable about this connection, and this person does not want to lose it. Let's see something here. How are they feeling about this true love energy they may be sharing with you, or they are sharing with you? It's something about wanting to maintain their identity and freedom is right. Yeah, they're unsure how to go about doing this, which road to take, which is the safest way as well. They have a lot of uncertainty and doubt, and I feel at times they're hopeless on how they could give. Like, how could I make this concrete? But they're lonely without you. Their friends, maybe they were listening to their friends, or they had like a certain life. They could have been very like near and dear friends that they have long time, and now they feel isolated from them. They're going through a lot of transformations, and I feel like people around them can't see it, or they don't understand it. This is somebody that's cut shit out fast, so they could stop talking. It's like when they feel like a relationship is over or a friendship is done, they would ghost you, and you would never hear or see from this person. They're having a hard time adjusting or even grounding themselves after some sort of shift or transformation here. But even though for some of you, this person withdrew, or you feel like this disconnect, or they feel like this disconnect from you, this person feels alienated. It's like you're their best friend. It's like they feel like they've known you, or maybe you known this person from early childhood, or in a past life, you guys were best friends. You know? So they're very unsure how the fuck to do this. How can I get a vacation or travel with you? How could we get this commitment going? This may also be that they're confused on this death of the ego. You know, they're in between the old and the new hair. And this is why they retreat, because they may need help but don't know how to ask for it. Or they're feeling extremely guilty because of the things that they may have done, moving too fast, being too naive. Now they're confused, constantly stressed and worried. Excuse me. I also feel like someone else, you know, for those that resonates with this, there's somebody else here that's trying to stick to your person. I don't know if it's somebody in their friend group or somebody that they may work with, but they may have had something else going, possibly something casual or something that's not really serious. And they feel very awkward around this person now. You know, maybe that connection or that attachment was appealing to their old side. But somebody's like head over heels for them in their group, and they know it, and it's like, oh my God, how could I tell this person that I have a true love? I'm in love with someone else. So it's like they get very indifferent with this person. It could feel like something that happened spontaneous, or because they're so lustful, they may have slept with someone else who's around them a lot, or a friend of a friend, or they got involved in a new group and they were very intrigued or attracted lustfully to someone else, and something else happened there and they're stressed out about it. I won't be so, this is for some of you, that person may have a pregnancy scare. And they're kind of uncertain, like how the fuck they got pregnant. Like, we had protection, we used protection. For some of you, this is not going to resonate for each and every one of you. But I feel like somebody had like a same-sex experience here. Maybe they were experimenting with the same sex here, and now they feel awkward and indifferent. And they're stressed out if this person is going to tell or blackmail them. This is weird. This could have been done out of lust. So this person may have out of control urges, and I feel like that's stressing them out now. It kind of complicated the situation. Maybe that's the sad circumstances. Doesn't have to resonate with each and every one of you. Everybody's story is different. But that's just what I'm picking up here. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys did enjoy the messages that came through. If you didn't, it may not have been the message for you. And yeah, if you feel called to, check out the description box below on how you could contribute or hit that tip jar. And I'll see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.